Hello, 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 my soul tribe. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is Kelly from Deep Soul Tarot. I'm doing an impromptu video because I did not realize, I was a little off in my calendar, not realizing that the new moon was here. And so I got a calling to do some a new moon energy reading for the energies for the new moon, for the coming month, for the new moon and moving forward. I took some notes, and I'm sorry I'm not on camera. This doesn't cover the whole space. It was just easier for me to have it focused. Plus, I don't want to be on camera, but have it focused on the cards. But let me just quickly go over. So we are dealing with a new moon in Gemini. And if you don't want to hear all the details about the astrological part, I am going to have a timestamp down in the description box, or I'll pin it in the comments somewhere. I'll have it, so you can skip over this part of it if you don't want to hear this part and just want to get to the reading. I will do that, but just briefly. We are having a new moon in Gemini. I am recording this June 17th, 2023. I am on the West Coast. So on the West Coast, it will hit at 9:37 p.m. On the East Coast, it will be Sunday, 12:37 a.m. Okay? And I'm trying to do this video and upload it as close to when we get to the new moon as possible. So we are also in Saturn. Saturn is in retrograde. So we have two things that we're dealing with now. Now, I was going to do a video for Saturn in retrograde. However, I'm integrating this together so we can get a better understanding of the energies of both, dealing with this right now while we're going through it. Saturnian energy is a planet of life lessons, responsibility, and karma. It's about our ambitions and persevering through things. Now, it's in a retrograde, which means things may not, it's hard to explain retrograde, but it kind of goes backwards. So it's not going towards the life lessons and responsibility and the karma. So with Saturn in retrograde, this is a time for us to do some reworking, reevaluating, reorganizing, and reflecting our own disciplines, our work ethics, our sense of our own authority on our life and situations, and a sense of our own achievement and accomplishments, as well as any future goals, okay? So Saturn in retrograde invites you to be vulnerable. It invites you to peel back the layers so you can sit with what lies underneath. In other words, be with yourself and in your purest form, and peel back those layers that maybe have been built up. It's so you can sit with what lies underneath. Visit and witness parts of yourself you may have disowned or pushed aside and cast into the shadow. Reclaim yourself piece by piece. This is the Saturn retrograde energy. Reclaim yourself piece by piece. Now, the reading I'm doing is going to incorporate both energies, but I wrote down, so basically the new moon is a time of manifestation. It's a cosmic reset. It alters our energy fields, and it's a good time to manifest things that we want to now focus on our lives. It's a time of beginnings. So it's kind of like the Magician card, the full card, the Magician card. We're starting off focusing on what we want to change in our lives. It's like starting over from this new clean slate and moving forward. And as we move towards, this is the new moon, so as we move towards the next full moon, we will start integrating like actions and the things that go along in between before you get to the full moon again, okay? So I just wrote down some positive affirmations that you can say. So I'm going to read it with but this is for you to say through this energy. I intend to make my own wishes come true. And you can say this over and over. I make space for love, abundance, and prosperity to flow to and through me. I am open to receive everything I could dream of and more. I embrace my ability to create anything I want in my life. I embrace my ability to create anything I want in my life. So if you keep this stuff in mind, those things, it gives you an idea of how you can manifest things in your life at this point with the new moon. All right, so the new moon is in the energy of Gemini, and Geminis like to, Gemini, be new and keep things, they like to keep things interesting. They get bored with life very easily. So the Gemini energy right now with the new moon is you have an urge to move forward, to travel, to do something different in your life. And you also can get an energy of feeling more confident in doing things solo. So keep that in mind. For example, if you want to take like a solo road trip, it can be somewhere within your area, your state, or wherever the area you're in, or it can be out of the state. If you wanted to book a flight and go somewhere, or go on a train, that kind of thing, you know, and just start manifesting those things in your life. Think about the things that you want to manifest in your life. This is a good time to do that, and put that those intentions out into the universe. Okay, so again, this is a new moon reading, the moon in Gemini. This is being recorded June 17th, 2023. The energies in this are timeless, as energy is fluid. Time is an illusion, energy is fluid. But I am basing it as for the new moon in Gemini, June 17th, 2023. So even if you watch this later on, the messages that are in this particular reading can resonate with you and be applicable at the time you view this. Okay, or even the next new moon if you want to, you know, check that out. So, but just remember, this is a general read, so it may not resonate for all of you. And it's a very simple layout here that I have. So, let's shuffle one more time. It's basically 4 cards, and then I decided to add a 5th card for advice, and then I'll also get the bottom of the deck. So, right after this, okay? Thank you all for joining. I am posting this at a weird hour at night. People, you know, elsewhere in the world, this might be morning for you, so hopefully somebody will see this video, but I want to do it exactly when the new moon hits. Okay? All right, so we have, let me see if I'm doing this right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let me move this up. 2, 3, 4. Oh, Lord. I should have fixed this. Okay. This is going to be the advice and the overall energy. Well, look at this. Socialization. This is a good time to be very social. Feeling very powerful right now with this new moon. Many of us in the collective are feeling our own sense of power. And, oh wow, look at this. I'm going to show you all these right now. Oh my God. Okay. Besides the 3 of Cups, people, with the Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, and the King of Wands. Now let me tell you, I've shuffled these because earlier I like to do this with my deck. I will go through the deck from time to time, look at each card, see if I see any other energies in it that maybe I've missed before, reinterpret the cards to get some new energies, whatever. And I mix these up. I looked at all of them, I shuffled them, I looked at some of them again, shuffled them again. So these were not together. So for this new moon, we have a lot of fire energy here. Okay, the wands are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. This is going after what you want. I don't know if I can put all these up together. I'm going to try. Look at how the king and the queen are looking at... Okay, this is not working too well. The page. Can you see that together? No, you can't, because I keep moving the page. You see that? How the king and the queen are facing the page. It's not they're facing each other, but the page is in between. They're looking at the page. And the page is a new energy. It's a new... It's a message of invigorating energy, an adventurous. And it is about travel. So many of you, if you want to travel, now is a good time. Now is a good time. And I mean, just travel solo, and it's like a little sabbatical, so you can get to know yourself better and your creative ideas, your wants, your passions. This is a good time for that, to manifest that. Now, so the Page of Wands is new with this, and very, very energetic, and has all that that drive to go after what they want. Look at, he's looking at the wand. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is the feminine energy, the divine feminine. The Queen of Wands and King of Wands are divine feminine, divine masculine, just so y'all know. And of course, they are counterparts. The Queen of Wands has a certain emotional interior. So she focuses on her internal self, her passions, her wants, her needs. And she has a way of thinking about things. Again, he or she, masculine, feminine energy, not gender. No gender in tarot, just briefly. So the Queen takes that energy, fuels her passion, and orchestrates things in her life. So she's a very step into your power. This card's about stepping into your power and creating in your life the things that you really want and making it happen. You know, taking the necessary actions. But the Queen, see, the page has to kind of do things on his own because he's a newbie, right? He's still learning the ropes. The Queen now has experience. The pages, so the Queen used to be a page and is now upgraded, you know, like they say, the glow up, upgraded to a position now where she's put all that, she's had all that experience that she knows how to conduct her life in a way that things will just come to her. She's created this kingdom, along with the king, of a plenty, basically. And the King of Wands is very wise and clever on how he gets things done. So this is a power trio right here. And the fact that you have, did I put that in the right direction? Yes. And the fact that you have the Three of Cups here is there's that trio. And this trio, this energy from the new moon is going to, you're going to go out and celebrate. Celebrate with friends, or just celebrate with me, myself, and I. It's my masculine, my feminine, and the spiritual. Spirit, your guides and masters, whomever that is. It's like you're going to be happy about the way things are going. Okay, now let's get to the reading. So the first card that we have is the what you need to let go of right now. Queen of Cups, feminine energy. You need to let go of an emotional attachment to something, or you need to let go of some emotional baggage. There's something here that meant a lot to you, and you have to really be truthful with yourself. If I could talk, truthful with yourself about something that you're emotionally attached to, or something that feeds your emotional state of being that may not be helpful for you now, or best for your higher self. This journey that we're on in life is trying to find our way into a spiritual, almost like a nirvana, if you will. A spiritual, it's a higher vibration. So because we are on the third dimension, the fourth and fifth dimension is a whole other dimension, and so we still have earthly things to deal with and cope with and lessons to learn before we can, I mean, who knows how long that could take, but it's just an idea of that sometimes in life we can be emotionally attached to things, myself included, and I know what Spirit's telling me here, for sure. Think of something that you're emotionally attached to. It doesn't have to, it could be a relationship, but it doesn't have to be, okay? Now, this is what you're going to be focusing on this month, to grow this month. Now, I'm talking about July of 2023, because it is the end of June, but 30 days from whenever you're watching this, basically, because, like I said, it is timeless. But for right now, we're focusing on July 2023, because it's still June. And it's the seeds you want to plant moving forward. Moving away from negative thoughts. That which is in your life that is causing negative thoughts, or maybe the negative things you say to yourself, and moving away from those rough waters and going to a more peaceful time. So you may have to let go of something that is no longer emotionally serving you to let something new in. And again, it could be a relationship, but it does not have to be. Okay, so now we're going to get to the actions we can take, all right, on our journey. Well, I don't know about this. The only thing I can think of right here, especially with this six of swords. So the 6 to the 9 of swords is the 3 of swords. And in the tarot, that is heartbreak. But it's hurt. And the actions we need to take for many of us, maybe not all of us, but for many of us, whatever is stressing us out, whatever we feel anxious about, whatever we're worrying about, it's emotionally fueled. There's some sort of emotional feeling here that is causing you to think this way. And it's time. This is it. This is it, people. You know, we're getting on the boat. We're sailing on. We're leaving this island. We're leaving this island of negativity. We're going to a whole brand. We're going to the Bahamas, baby. We're going to the Caribbean. We're going somewhere much sunnier and just free-spirited. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Yeah, man. We're going to Jamaica. I'm sorry. I'd love to go to Jamaica. So I love Rastafarian people are very cool. I love reggae too. Your challenge for, ooh, wow, you need to cut something out. We need to cut something out. And again, I know what Spirit's telling me. We need to be forthright and honest with ourselves. This has nothing to do with anybody else. The new moon is all about you and integrating this into yourself. Okay, I'm going to revisit those mantras again at some point here, and stick around to the end because I'll repeat them again. And it's focusing on stripping away all that, the mask and the personas that we may put out there, and really get to the core of who we are and what we really want. And I mean, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, it's feminine energy. The Queen of Cups is very emotional. Queen of Swords, nothing. She's cold as ice. These are opposing energies, really, even though they're both feminine. One is more nurturing, one is more warm, but the Queen of Swords is like, nope, don't need it anymore, bye-bye. Moving on. So, we need to kind of adopt this Queen of Swords energy for some of us, because we may have an emotional attachment to something, and we really don't want to visit this energy. You know, it's almost like trying to go on a diet and giving up the sweet foods, and all you can think about, if you try to go on a diet, all you can think about is, I just want a candy bar, I just want some ice cream, just once. You know, and it's hard to cut things out in our lives, but we have to do it sometimes. Sometimes it's better for us. Say maybe we went to the doctors and they said we're for me, okay, I want to be straight transparent here. I was told, I'm not now, but I was pre-diabetic. Now I am kind of overweight, so that is part of my problem. I have other health issues and I am disabled, so it's hard for me to maneuver and exercise like I used to. But nevertheless, it's not good for me to consume too much sugar. I like the carbs and what have you. So I'm not going to go into my story, but the point is sometimes we have to be honest with ourselves and say, okay, sometimes we can have it. It's all in moderation, but you really have to, if you have health issues, you really have to be careful about, if you want to stay healthy, and not have other health issues that goes with things like diabetes. Okay, anyways, that has nothing to do with anything, but I'm just saying. That was just an analogy. All right, so our advice, moving on. Nice. Temperance. Peace. Many of us are looking for healing and peace. That is what I'm hearing. Right now, I was just studying these cards, and what was the word that I really liked about the temperance that came to me? It's just that, you know how when you go to, I listen to these things on YouTube, the sound of, well, for me it's relaxing, the sound of a babbling brook, or sometimes it's just like a light waterfall. We hear the water, and it's just, those things they have on YouTube to help you relax. That's what I'm hearing here. It's like getting yourself, this is your happy place. Maybe take yourself to out in nature and just go by a creek or a brook and just listen to the water and be at one with nature. And it's like the rest of the world doesn't even exist, right? All right, so I'm going to do, let me see, how much time do we have here? Okay, I am going to do just a little bit of clarification here, okay? And then I will quickly go back to those mantras. If you stick around to the end, I'll repeat them. I mean, just to kind of give you an idea of just making sure that you have it in your mind that you can manifest. It's the power of, the magician is all the power of, the magician is ruled by Mercury. And it's all about the power of the mind. And what you think can become. And the more you repeat it to yourself and think it, that energy is there. And if you want to manifest things, I'm telling you, that is the best way to do it. Let's just do the Queen of Cups here really quick. What is the Queen of Cups here for? What can you tell us about what some of us need to let go of, the collective? If you're not part of the tribe, do subscribe and join the tribe. We'd love to have you. if you like these kind of readings and this kind of stuff, astrological stuff and readings, and you want to subscribe because you'll be notified when I do uploads, whether it's in the middle of the night or during the day, and you won't miss anything. Okay, and you can pick and choose what you want to watch. And if you like these moon readings, thumbs up, please. I would appreciate it. The feedback is very helpful to me. Plus, it gets the message out to people who may need this message. So, you know, if it doesn't resonate for you, that's all fine. You can just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But it may resonate for someone else. And by you hitting that thumbs up, you're supporting the channel, which I very much appreciate. Feedback is important to me because I know what people like and then don't like, and that's what I'll focus on. And it also is helping other people. It's a win-win situation. So, you know, smash that like button for me. And do subscribe if you haven't. All right, Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups. You have 3 queens here. We 3 queens. I'm hearing specifically, you need to let go of any of those negative emotions or emotional baggage that is stealing your power from you. Sometimes when we get over emotional or hang on to emotional baggage, so to speak, it can really drain us. It can affect our creativity, our mental focus, just all kinds of things. And the Queen of Wands is not the energy. She is in touch with her emotions, as is the Queen of Cups. But sometimes if you focus only on the emotional part, you're kind of missing out on the other aspects of things that come up in your life. And the Queen of Wands is never going to let that happen. She's not going to let her emotions overcome her. She may have her moments, depending, especially if the card comes in reverse. She can use it negatively, yes, but the Queen of Wands is too smart for that. She's too clever for that. She knows, again, feminine energy only, and not gender. She knows that by using her emotions to fuel her passion, it's going to set a fire under her ass that keeps her going until she gets what she wants. And like I said, she's got that energy about her that people are just drawn to her. There's some sort of charisma about that. You know, if you've ever been around people who are just have that energy, a good vibe, and it's kind of hard not to feel that. And it's like a positive energy that you just cannot miss. And sometimes that energy rubs off on other people. And that's what the Queen of Wands does. She knows. Again, manifesting. She sits there and thinks, of course, I want the best things of life. Why not? I'm the queen. Why not? I deserve this. I deserve this. Yes, I want sushi today. I don't want that. Yeah, I'm teasing. But the Queen of Wands steps into her power. She doesn't let anybody mess with her power, is what I'm trying to say here. And she is very focused and determined to get what she wants. If she has to, she will get off her throne and do what she needs to do to get things set in motion. But she has a lot of people or tools at her access that it almost works like a well-oiled machine. She doesn't really have to lift a finger most of the time, all right? Chariot, absolutely. Push yourself forward. Collective, for us, we need to push ourselves forward right now and really focus on what we want and go for it. Just go for it. That's basically what I'm hearing here. So let's do the, what are we focusing on growing this month, the seed? Getting away from those negative thoughts. What more can you say about that? Interesting, because it is, like I said, it's the new moon in Gemini. And Gemini does a lot of stuff on their own. They're very much a free spirit. They're very spontaneous. They get bored easily, so they always like to have things going on. And they like new. They get bored with stuff if they do the same thing over and over. They like new stuff. They like to learn new things. Geminis are really fun. I don't know how many people out there have, how many of you are Geminis, but if you have contact with Geminis, very fun to be around. I'm telling you. But this is an independent energy. Don't pay attention to what other people may say. You have your own independent thoughts. You know what you want in your life. You know what makes you happy in your life. So leave any negative thoughts or any negativity behind and focus on yourself, what you want. Be that Queen of Wands. Right now, it's all about me. You know, you don't have to run people over like the Queen of Swords might do and chop them into little bits. Say, get out of my way, or I'll cut you deep. You won't forget that. But the Queen of Wands is saying, listen, I'm warning you. You know, this is what I want. Don't block me. I give you figure. The Queen of Wands probably doesn't warn you, but the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Wands is going to say, I'm going for what I want, so you best step aside. You know? Diva energy, yes. The Queen of Cups isn't usually as diva energy as these two. She's a little bit more like passive and very empathetic about other people, so she doesn't really focus on herself. She really usually focuses on other people, trying to make other people happy, really. And maybe that might be the problem. Maybe it's time that you step back from that and you know, still have fun with your friends and be social, but at the same time, it's time to think about what you want to manifest in your life right now. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, that was weird. Sorry. I hope that didn't blur it blurred on this side. Really bad. Eight of Pentacles, working on your independence and what you want. And the 8 to the 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. This is a whole new beginning. I mean, it's kind of obvious with the new moon, but it's truly, it's time to take that coin and that seed, plant what you want, and start embarking on this new journey in your life. Leave that past in the past. Whatever's happened, you know, the last month, last year, the past 6 months, leave anything negative in the past. You know, you can keep the positive with you, you know, because sometimes that can help you, but anything that just is not emotionally serving you or causing you stress and worry. Well, speaking of that, we're working on the action card. So what can we do to relieve this stress and anxiety and worry? Page of Wands. Again, I'm telling you, a vacation or a good travel, a trip may do you well. Just taking time away from everything and everybody. The Page of Wands is all about a communication too. Like, maybe you can call somebody that you haven't seen in a long time and say, hey, so-and-so, I'm going to be in your area. You want to get together? You know? Tap into your power. The Page of Wands doesn't have the experience, but he's so eager to explore and see the world and do new things that he doesn't worry about necessarily consequences. Not really. Not right now. He's a young spirit. He's a free spirit. And it's like, I'm ready to face the world. And on that trip, he's going to get some experience. He's going to come back, the Page is going to come back, masculine energy, as a knight, because he's going to get some, so he's not going to have any worries and stress. He's not going to let that stop him. Let's put it that way. 5 of Swords. So, on your quest, you may have some bumps along the road. You may run into things that may trigger those negative thoughts, or people that you may come in contact with, some altercation, whatever, that may trigger those negative thoughts. And that's when you step back and go, okay, going to my happy place. I'm not going to let that bring me down. I have the power of the Queen of Wands. And there's the King of Wands. I'm telling you right here. Remember in the beginning when I first showed the cards at the bottom? Oh, is that under here? Holy crap. What am I saying? King of Wands, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. All back again. Cut out that which is stopping you from achieving what you want to achieve. Achieving your goals, following your dreams, fueling your passion. Cut it out. Don't look back. Do not look back. Find the peace. Find the peace within, and then go to some place that's peaceful, that you can think. There's, oh, this is bizarre. The 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. 3 of Cups right here. It's all repeat energy. And there's the devil. Don't let that devil interfere with your happiness and your celebration and your fun time. That's negative thoughts. That devil is the negative thoughts. All right, collective, this is what I have for you. But here's my final word. And I'm going to read those mantras back again. So, it's all about you right now and stepping into your power getting in touch with that passion, and not letting anything get in your way right now. And put that out into the universe. Whatever you want to manifest, I'm telling you, with this new moon in Gemini, this is a perfect time for that. I am going to be doing some other collective readings coming up as Spirit prompts me and asks me to do it, so there may be some other energies in there, but for right now, this is what we got, and I say go for it. Claim this reading. Now, I'm going to read these again because I want you to repeat this to yourself, collective, all right? My tribe. I want my tribe to do well, my soul tribe. I intend to make my own wishes come true. No matter what gets in your way, I make space for love, abundance, and prosperity. I am open to receive everything I could dream of and more. I embrace my ability to create anything I want in my life. And if you have to come back to this video, stop the video, write it down. If I knew how to put it, I don't think I can type all that in the bottom of the description box, but repeat that to yourself. And I'll do the same because, I mean, believe me, I have my moments too, you know. I have to follow my own advice, and man, it sucks sometimes. But when I think about these things, and sometimes I go back and even watch a video here and there, it's like, oh hell, Spirit was talking to me too, and I got to practice what I preach. And, you know, I'm having a rough time lately. I'm going to step into my power, and I'm going to manifest. My beautiful tribe, I love you all so very much. I want us to go on this journey together and do such deep soul searching that nothing can stop us. Nothing can stop us for our dreams, our goals, what we want in our lives. Do join the tribe if you haven't, because I'm telling you, from this point on, tribe, we are going to go on one hell of a journey, and we are going to support each other and have one hell of a mother effing time. Yeah? All right. Thank you, tribe. Subscribe if you haven't already. Smash that like button for me, and I will see you in the next one. You subscribe, you'll be notified when these videos come up. All right? Happy new moon. Enjoy July. I'll be doing zodiac reads very soon, so look out for that. And other stuff. All right? Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.